Have you ladies ever wondered, why is it that men seem to not know what to do with good women? Have you ever been in a relationship where you've wondered, like, I was a good woman to him, I'm not understanding what did I do wrong? And then you realize later down the line it was never you. A lot of times it's the guy not being ready, or he does something to drop the ball. Well, today we're reacting to what guys and girls are saying about men that can't seem to keep good women. Now, if you're new, my name is Charle Nicole, so welcome to you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know the vibes. Let's go ahead and get into this video.
The reason it's hard to find a good woman is because a good woman is somewhere being a good woman.
Ding, 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 ding. Normally, I don't agree with Corey Holcomb, but I think he just made a point.
It's simply put like a good woman is somewhere being a good woman. That's why you don't see them in the club half naked, sweated out in the summertime. That's why you don't see them on a podcast or on TV somewhere talking about, let me tell you something. Oh, yeah. That ain't no good woman. That woman for the streets. You run across a good woman, it was luck. You happen to stumble across a good woman. You better try to get her and keep her. It ain't that many of them. They not over there where you thought they was.
From what I've seen, I see a lot of that they don't want a good woman until they get their heart broken by a hoe. I've seen it. The good girl is corny. She corny to you until that fucking bartender stripping ass bitch. Now she got you crying and you listening to One Wish by Ray J.
Not One Wish by Ray J. That just sent me.
Now you want to go back to the bitch with the glasses.
You know how many men have fumbled the best thing that ever happened to them because they tried to enter a relationship before they was ready.
Yes.
They thought that they can be a playboy. And then once they met the right woman, that was going to solve their problems. You know how many men is not crying right now because they lost the best woman that they have ever met because they thought that a man will change for the right woman. And the reason they was previous relationships is not because they had healing to do, but because they was with a woman that didn't motivate them to be better. Be better for you. And do this before. Do it before meeting her. The worst thing you can do is meet the woman of your dreams, your soulmate, in a space in life where you are not prepared to catch her, but you don't want to let her pass. So you're going to act like you're ready for a relationship. This is why men get in relationships and they cheat, because they were sleeping with women up until the day they went official with a woman. So now you start pretending because you didn't do the real work before. You're trying to do the afterwards. And guess what happens when you try to heal yourself, build yourself, become a leader after you meet her? You hurt her in the process.
Guys will miss out on a good woman because of their ego and the fear of them missing out on sleeping with multiple women.
Yes.
It ain't as cracked up as people think it is. One solid woman and sit the fuck down.
Thank you. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. A lot of times men be feeling like, if I settle down with this one woman, what about all the potential imaginary women that I'll come across that I won't be able to test try if I wanted to, if I settle with this one? Once you find that one, you find that one. You don't know when the next time you will find that one, especially in the society that we live in today. People out here, the dating pool is dirty. Do you hear what I'm saying? It is dirty. A lot of valuable men and valuable women are in the house. The ones that are really worth something are in the house. They're not out partying every weekend, every night. They chilling. That's why so many toxic people continue to find each other, because that's all that is out here. Is toxicity is in the streets. There's a sprinkle of good ones out there, but I mean, that's what it is. So when you find a good one, you better hold on.
Walk away from a good woman just because you know you. You'll stay with a whore because she'll never know who you are. It's more comfortable for men for us not to be known. That's why it's hard for us to stay down with good women, because a good woman will look straight through you and say, you sad, ain't you? Nah, baby, what you talking about? I'm good. Boy ain't never going to ask you how you feel because she don't care. And many of us like that because we don't care about ourselves, and it feels good to be around people who don't care either. Because when people care about you, it challenges you to get better. When they don't, you can be whoever the hell you want to be. We are in trouble in this world.
Good men have to learn how to protect themselves from bad women. There are a few problems that comes with being a good man that men have to be able to manage. The first woman you want to avoid is the woman that gives you all work and no reciprocity. This is the woman that's been hurt real bad in the past and had a lot of trauma and needs you to make up for it. It's not your job to save her from her triggers. Do not sign up to babysit a woman's wounds. If she's not able to reciprocate and give you something to look forward to, she's not worth the commitment. The next woman you need to avoid is the one who's never had a good man before. These are the same type of women that end up saying being a good man is not enough. He was a good man, but I just wasn't getting that spark. Brother, there was absolutely nothing wrong with you. What she was going through was withdrawal. Been on that toxic dope for the past 6 men and all of a sudden want to go cold turkey and get with you. Being a good man is more than enough, and if she doesn't have the appetite to embrace you, she needs to go on about her business. The next woman you need to avoid is the one that is specifically looking for someone that is generous. She's looking for a trick. She's looking for a lifestyle. Get away from her. Because it's amazing. Women can go backwards in character, but they cannot go backward in lifestyle. They can go from toxic to good to back to toxic to abusive to great to I. But once she is introduced to daily cash apps and shopping sprees every other weekend, that is a permanent requirement. If she says she is looking for a generous man, she is looking for a trick.
Listen up, gentlemen. Listen up. He is feeding you game.
Avoid women that are disrespectful. Avoid women that don't listen. Avoid women that do not make you feel desired. And avoid women that don't want to spend money on you. A woman that's not willing to spend money on you really don't fool with you at all. Don't pretend to be toxic as a way to protect yourself from bad women. Remember to be a good man at all times. Just remember, not every woman deserves you.
Reason why this clip was put in here is because 9 times out of 10, a lot of good men entertain bad women. You continuously attract and entertain bad women. When you get to the good women, you don't know what to do with her. That's why this clip is in here, because men need to understand the difference. These type of women would deter you from meeting the right woman for you.
You know, I keep hearing from a lot of men that a good woman is hard to find. Well, it all depends on where you're looking and what you define as good. A woman that knows who she is, knows her worth, that's a good woman. A woman who supports her man, but she doesn't baby him, that's a good woman. A woman who doesn't mind submitting as long as you understand what it means and it goes both ways, that's a good woman. A woman that's beautiful, loving, and full of ambition, that's a good woman. She brings more to the table than you're willing to acknowledge. That's because she's a good woman. She walks in her femininity. She takes care of herself, but don't think she won't check you. That's a good woman. She has your back as long as you have hers. That's a good woman. She knows who she is and she walks with confidence. That's a good woman. She expects you to be everything God called you to be, and she will hold you accountable. That's a good woman. Not hard to find. We just need to step up.
Men have a habit of running from the problems that we create within a woman. When you first met that woman, she was walking around with a certain confidence, fun to be around. There wasn't a lot of nagging going on. There wasn't a lot of insecurity going on. Like, got with her, and then you started neglecting her. You started disrespecting her. You started not being a man of your word. And now that she's turned into a person that you don't like to be around, you head for the hills. It's just not a lot of good women walking around for us to be damaging them. You need to take care of that woman when you run into somebody who has that type of confidence, that type of security, that type of support for you. Because I guarantee you, once you lose her, you're gonna find out just how rare she was.
A lot of times men will have a good woman right there, willing to do whatever. He knows that she supports him, she loves him, she'll do anything for him, she'll ride for him. Men know, okay? Men know this. But the crazy part about it is that they're always looking at the other side. The other side looks greener than what you have. Right here, this good woman is boring. This good woman don't do all the stuff that these girls out here be doing that I'm chasing after, that I'm lusting after, that I like. And then you realize once you go out there and get a taste of that, you realize it's not what it was. And you want what you had back at home, but now it's a little too late. You done lost it. Guys out there really need to understand there are still good women out there. Stop listening to these red pill guys. There are good women out here. Just like y'all want women to stop saying that there aren't any good men left, stop saying there aren't any good women. There are absolutely good women out there. Y'all just, you get real bored with good women.
And for a lot of guys, we the league they like to play in because you ain't got to have a lot of substance to get what you want. Any that flocks by you shining some shit in front of them, by an experience, by you giving them a couple dollars is a weak
clout. Those are the type of women that chase after clout.
The good woman knows that that superficial shit holds zero value. They're more concerned by you being romantic, by you being loyal, by you keeping it 100. And there's absolutely no way you can fake those 3 things. So when you start lying, you're doing 2 things. One, you're warping a mechanism that makes you you. Just be yourself and keep that shit 100, because most of the time, the truth will get you forgiven. That lying will get your ass treated like a goofy all of the time. There's no way around it.
Yep.
2, you're insulting their intelligence. You damn near calling them stupid by trying to play the stupid game. Because most...
That part. Stop thinking good women are weak. It's not that we're weak. It's just because we love you that we put up with your BS, but we are not weak. Understand that.
A good woman is hard to find. Well,
some of these women are broken by men that pretended to be good. A woman that loves, she loves hard. A man come into her life, giving her what she want, what she been looking for. Now when she needs him, when she falls, he ain't there. He drag her through the mud. Now she thinks something wrong with her. And when she finally leave that man, she don't want no man. She don't need no man. That's why women say they don't need no man. A need is something you gotta have for survival. She don't need no man to survive. That's what it means when she don't need no man. She don't need you there taking what she got. She need it for herself.
You know what I've come to the conclusion of? Some men will never treat you right because he's attracted to hoish women. These are typically the men that were deep in love with women who cheated on them constantly or was in a toxic relationship where they cheated back and forth on each other. And the good girls he encountered, he messed over them constantly because the good girl is not what he truly wants. After a while, he sees the good girl as boring because she doesn't bring him any problems, and he loves the thrill of feeling unwanted and mistreated. And he knows in today's world it's unacceptable to wife a hoe or he get clowned for it, which is why he uses good girls for the image of relationship publicly while privately still dealing with hoes.
Ooh. I never thought about it that way. Wow. Using good women for the image while busting down hoes. Wow. That's real.
This is why a lot of men claim they don't like hoes but will ruin a happy relationship for one.
No. And the reason I have to say no is because you being a high school teacher, you have to be a good role model and influence for your kids. And you dating like somebody like me.
What is somebody like you?
Like a reality TV star, rapper, a whole like you that's not a good example for your children.
I mean, like my private life ain't nobody.
I know, but I'm
Bruh. See what I'm saying? This is prime example of men going after the whores. The whores literally have to tell y'all no for y'all not to still get it. Like, what?
such a public figure that if we was dating, I feel like everybody would know. That your kids are like,
How
oh my
would they know?
God, like you're dating nobody.
I mean,
Like,
I respect that. As many times I've been viral, my students haven't ever been able to find me. So, you know what I'm saying? But I respect your choice.
you get what I'm saying? Like,
No,
I'm
respect
looking out for
that.
the kids.
You can look out for the kids. I appreciate you, but I don't give a damn about, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm at a grocery store and they see me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just...
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But me personally, because you are such a good man, I want you to be with a better woman.
I appreciate you.
I know
That don't make no goddamn sense. It takes a whore to tell you, I don't think I am a great representation of what you need in your life. What?
no, I'm no good for you.
I mean, that's what you say, but I mean, I appreciate you. I respect
I mean,
you.
I probably could put it on you, but I can't give you nothing else with some pussy. That's it.
I cannot. I don't even. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, it's getting bad out here when a hoe has to literally tell you, look, I'm not a good representation of what you should have standing on beside you. Some men are out here down bad if a hoe literally has to tell you, look, I'm not what you need in your life because I am just not a great representation. She should not have had to tell him that. In his head as a teacher, I would sit here and assume like, she's not a good look. I can't take her to the company picnic. Like, what? I mean, y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think, because I'm men and female. I want to know what y'all thought about today's video. What is the tea? Like, what are good women actually missing? We have a lot of good women in the house, but then we have a lot of men out here chasing after hoes and then complaining that they're hoes. What? I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all thought about today's video, because baby, thank God I ain't in these streets anymore, because if it wasn't for my boo Ree, I wouldn't have met my man at all, because I was in the house. The only time I get out the house is when my friends drag me out or tell me, we're going out. With all that being said, you guys, that's the end of the video. Make sure if you have made it to this point in the video that you press the like button. Make sure if you have not joined the fam yet, what are you doing? Make sure you press that subscribe button, and make sure you drop a comment. Let me know that you came through. As always, you guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose this time to spend with your girl, so I appreciate and thank y'all so much for the love and support. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxing. PG, we getting some traction. I'm at the views packing.